The Sacramento River in the foreground, welcoming you to California's capital and our location downtown in Sacktown. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. And for Sacramento, at the 2 and the 3, it's Haliburton and Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Richaun Holmes, and it's Harkless in at the 4. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. Rozier against Holmes. Knocked away. Now the Kings in transition. And the basket by Haliburton.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Bridges against Barnes. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, strength and body control on display there from Barnes. I would tell you what, he's got a competitive spirit to him. He doesn't want any defender to get the better of him.
Now here's Rozier. And in that game with Sacramento, he did not play well.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Fox against Ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Haliburton goes. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And the shot goes in. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you got to love the consistency of Terry Rozier's shooting. I mean, he does take a lot of shots, especially from the 3 line, but he's got a habit of knocking them down, too.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. You know, another thing you love about Terry Rozier, Clark, he's a certified bucket getter.
I agree with you. I mean, he is a bucket waiting to happen. He's aggressive, he's confident, and he's become more efficient in the last couple of seasons.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Ball outside. There's the triple. He drops it from range.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Second chance shot. Harkless shot is good.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Ball passes to Plumlee. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward.
Second in scoring, fifth in fewest turnovers per game. And they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line. Finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
And their scoring average is the big one, if you ask me. It hasn't mattered what defense they're facing on any given night. They can fill it up against everybody. Here's Harkless. From down in the low post, it goes.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
So it's Sacramento now. It's a 10-point game. Three-pointer, Fox gets the three to fall. Fox has got 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Second team foul.
And here's Rozier. He's got 7. He can't stop the run as that misses. Sacramento has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Fox. He has 7. There's the 3.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far.
Come to me.
Ball passes to Rozier. Ooh, poked away. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Plumlee finds ball. Back to Plumlee with his first shot attempt. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes, it's good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Charlotte has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Pass to Rozier. Ball against Fox. Back to Rozier. Here's the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Ball. The Kings getting their last shot to go. And the basket by Bridges.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Kings leading. Here's Fox. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Harkless. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for Rozier. You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019.
Now here's Oubre. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pure from three-point range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Down low. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox. They're outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
Charlotte ball.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Charlotte, already they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference.
I think for the Hornets, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Clock at 4. Hayward for 3.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
The Hornets have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Ball passes to Bridges. Ooh, Thompson with the block. They recover it. Fox against ball. Here's Hayward. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Haliburton. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Oubre. And the basket by Hield.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Oubre. And the foul on Tyrese Haliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Mitchell's checked in for Haliburton. Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for LaMelo Ball. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Washington. Smith outside. Here's Martin. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Soft touch off the glass. Bridges has got 5.
Well, he's very dependable from that area. So Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Mitchell, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Barnes. Rips down the breakaway slam.
One thing you don't want to let Barnes do is get comfortable in the open floor. I mean, he's outstanding at running past the opposition in transition.
Here's Charlotte, trailing by 19. Poked loose. It's stolen by Barnes. He goes up, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So the Kings making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Terrence Davis.
Smith against Mitchell. That's going to be over and back. I'm watching the line on that one.
And the mistakes are piling up for them early.
And it's not hard to see why they're down. I mean, it seems every trip down the floor, they're giving the ball to the other team.
Here's Hield. And the layup is good. 9 points in the game.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Outside Mitchell. Going inside, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. That one's no good. Here's Martin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's the Hornets now. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one in Sacramento.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
To the inside. Rejected by Mitchell. And they recover it. Back to Bridges to halt the run. And he hits the jumper for 2. Bridges has got 7 points in the game. Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Davis with it, guarded by Smith. Davis hits.
Tyrese Davis.
Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. That's tipped. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's the Kings with the ball. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
You know, Barnes is a versatile scoring forward. We've seen him heat up quickly. He's capable of doing that.
A minute 9 left in the first quarter here. Bridges outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition, here they come. Here's Barnes. The rebound by Bridges. Davis against Smith. Here's Bridges, and he dunks it down.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Oubre. Now here's Washington. Oubre with it. Now Thompson defending. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. That shot is off. Thompson with some nice D. Davis with it. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And one of the most versatile offensive players in the league, Gordon Hayward, talked about one of his go-to moves.
I really like the step-back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
Grant, that step-back jumper, one of the most important shots today.
It really is. And for players like Gordon that are a live threat off the dribble, it's even more effective.
Sacramento foul.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Terrence Davis out there with Mitchell. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Harkless in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Oh, nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Now here's Smith. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
Smith at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Rozier's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Healed from outside. Washington grabs the miss. Charlotte has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Pass to Rozier. And it's blocked by Davis. And he's able to get it back. Holmes with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A quick shot there, it's off target. Holmes, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir, those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Sacramento. Here's Smith, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you talk about Smith, he's not only an accomplished passer, but I think his shooting keeps defenses honest as well, even when they try to get physical with him.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Charlotte making some changes. Hayward comes in for Washington, and it's Book Night in for Martin. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Plumlee doesn't go that time, so Sacramento will take it the other way, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Here's Rozier. Good on the shot. Rozier's got 15 points.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Inside. Fast break. Here come the Hornets.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And he makes it. Holmes has got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the Kings shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Harkless can't get it to go.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Bouknight. Sweet little floater.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And the Kings shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
An open look for Smith. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Well, I like the fact that Smith is a very solid shooter from mid-range. His teammates are confident with him from that spot.
Davis can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Smith into the lane. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got his second basket.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Now Smith. He's got 5. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings.
And, you know, with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything. He's a stat sheet stuff. He's got good instincts for moving the ball. He moves well without it. And he also can be effective on the glass.
Haliburton's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Mitchell. And a change for the Hornets. Ball's checked in. Here's Hield. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now to the middle. Here's Bouknight. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds now. You also see Hayward's versatility on the offensive side of things.
You know, B.A., he's a guy that really shoots a high percentage because he takes good shots. He can work in the mid-range or go down and post up, and he's very adaptable as an offensive player.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And it's Fox missing.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Bouknight can't get it to go. Holmes against ball. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Bouknight. Fires top of the key. And he nails the jumper. Bouknight's got 6 points in the quarter. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Fires high post, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Rozier against Haliburton. Here's Plumlee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Third team.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Timeout.
Mason Plumlee at the line for 2. The Kings with the timeout. Which section wants a free t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out onto the courts. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew. Fans, your 916 crew.
Barnes, he's checked in for Harkless. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Plumlee hits them both. And the Kings' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And it's Fox missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Holmes. A 23-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Bouknight. The Kings getting their last shot to go. It's stolen by Hield. Over Hayward. And the basket by Hield. Hield's got 15 points.
We all know Hield is a shooter through and through. Love seeing him get room to fire from there.
Charlotte's gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Here's Bouknight. He's got 6. Good chance here for Ball. Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Barnes against Hayward. They get it back. They shoot again. Holmes, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Hayward, the pass to Ball. Here's Bouknight. Back to Ball. From behind the arc. And Holmes pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Looking to get it going. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Holmes has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Substitution for the away team. P.J. Washington, Kelly Oubre, Cody Martin.
Here's Bridges. Haliburton with some nice D. That's short off the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Martin. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Haliburton's got 12.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Ball finds Washington. Inside. And Washington powers it through.
Assistant.
We're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
And they get it back. It's stolen by Washington. To the paint. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
They get it back. And the Kings shooting at about 34% now in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Sacramento again missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Oubre passes to Bridges. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Fox. Here's Haliburton. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, you've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Following the score by Sacramento, the three from Ball. Nails it from three. Give him 8.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler. At 6'7", LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
And it's Fox missing.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
The three from Ball. Hauled in by the Kings. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming out onto the courts. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Over Mitchell. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luke Walton. And Coach, what's your assessment of your team's play to this point?
I think defensively we're doing a pretty good job. We got to keep making our rotations and making them hit tough shots. Offensively, we got to continue to trust each other, share the ball, and then when we get open looks, knock them down.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Tyrese Haliburton led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. What'd you think about Sacramento, Kenny?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? Man, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. If you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in, or you get offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Haliburton has done in this game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. On the court for the Hornets, Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Miles Bridges is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the point.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Hayward outside. Tipped away. Holmes with it. Picked up by Plumlee. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It goes on Mason Plumlee.
At the line for your Kings, Richaun Holmes, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Holmes. Fox, the pass to Haliburton. And he slams it in one-handed.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Fox against ball. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Fox. Here's the break. Here's Haliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas, but for Tyrese Haliburton, his father John was a referee.
I mean, that man Tyrese was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father John took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Ball. He's got 11. Count it. Good. Bridges has got 13 points.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
They retain possession. Pass to Ball. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. He's got 13.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And Fox powers it home.
And he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's the floater. And Ball with the layup.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And again, De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 22.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Here's Rozier. The Kings getting their last shot to go. They get it back. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
And that one falls for Ball.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
And so Ball nails both of them. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Goes up on the baseline. De'Aaron Fox again. Fox has got 26 points.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Shoots from the baseline, and it comes off the front of the rim. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith's checked in. Now here's Fox. 26 points for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Haliburton. No luck on that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. After this one, they're off to Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home. He buries it from 3.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Haliburton goes. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Haliburton's got 8 here in this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Kings?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity. They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's Hayward. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Knocks it loose. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Haliburton goes. And that one's good. Haliburton's got 26 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Smith against Holmes to end the run. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Barnes. Hayward with the block.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Smith. 5 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And Fox, here we go. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Haliburton with the ball. Hayward picks him up. He's got a clear path. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Fox against Smith. Plumlee up top. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Plumlee.
You know, he's developed a reputation as a pass-first player, but Smith is a capable and consistent scorer, too. Takes a lot to slow him down. Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And the Hornets with possession here after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Back to Smith. Down low. Holmes with a double team. Rozier outside. Pass to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Comes up empty down low.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Smith left side. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. Here's Harkless. They get the rebound. Holmes. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Holmes has got 14 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Hayward. Plumlee. Smith outside. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Charlotte ball.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lynn's checked in for Holmes. Thompson comes in for Harkless. Heald's checked in for Barnes. And it's Davis in for Haliburton. And here's Hayward. 4 on the clock. Here's Bouknight driving inside. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Rozier with it. Give him 23. Here's Bouknight. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 10 points for him.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Fox. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Oubre. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Bouknight. He's got 10. Shoots over Davis. Bouknight can't get it to go.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Oubre on the wing. Knocked loose. Gets stolen by Hield. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And look at the balance from Buddy Hield. Not everyone can stay composed through contact.
2 minutes.
Pass to Washington. Now Hayward. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward.
Kings ball.
The Kings making a switch here. Bagley's checked in. Carey's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Rozier. Bagley against Oubre. The 3-ball. Bagley, no good. Charlotte is shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Another shot. And there's the play by Oubre inside. Oubre's got 11 points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Lynn. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Well, the Hornets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. To the inside, Carey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Hield. They get it again. That's tipped. Here's Thompson. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Here's Charlotte. Here's Oubre. Here's Bouknight. And another shot. Pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Assisted.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Now here's Ball. He's got 17. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bouknight. All alone. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one. Inside. Here's Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Kings on top, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Tristan Thompson is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Terrence Davis. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Hield in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Now Bagley. Knocked away. Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Bouknight. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Bagley up top. Over Jones. Bagley, no good. The Hornets shooting 52% from the floor so far. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, BA. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie, but I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
Here's Thompson, and there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Pass to Jones. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hey, expanding his range. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
Hornets ball.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Carey. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
Hornets ball.
Here's Martin. Now here's Mitchell. Tries it from 16. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. He gets it in there.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Mitchell. Goes back up. And Thompson with a lay-in.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Pass to Carey. And it's rejected. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. Jones, he's checked in for the Kings.
Damian Jones.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully too.
The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Hield. Hield's got 19.
Yeah, the accuracy from Buddy is exceptional. Makes that quick pull-up so easy.
Pass to Jones. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Bouknight. On the wing, Jones. Down low. Here's Carey. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Lets it fly. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And here's Bagley. Over Jones. Bagley, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Sacramento ball.
Metu, he's checked in for Hield. And a change for the Hornets. Smith, he's checked in for Carey. The Kings shooting it at 52%. Here's Mitchell. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Smith. Jones with the block. And he recovers it. Yep, count it.
Smith.
And here are the Kings now. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Jones. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Well, the Kings shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Three-pointer, Bouknight. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
The Hornets shooting 41% here in the fourth. For 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that 3.
The drive by Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. And freedom of movement is an important part of that, and it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
Take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Charlotte with it. Hayward, the pass to Rozier. Here's Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. It's Barnes on the wing. Guarded by Hayward. Barnes, no good. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Bridges. From 9 feet out. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now. The Kings shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fox has got 34 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Drops in the layup for 2.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Carey's checked in for Plumlee. Jones comes in for Bridges. McDaniels is checked in for Hayward. And it's Bouknight in for Rozier. On the wing, Jones. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands, but rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
And they recover it.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
Back to ball. Clock is at 3. Bouknight can't get it to go. And Sacramento shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Fires it. Tips it.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
McDaniels, that's good.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's Fox. After the basket by Charlotte. And it's the Hornets on the break. Bouknight can't get it to go.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Barnes, no good. Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Lets it go from 11, and the jumper is good. Bouknight's got 16 points here in the second half.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Fires from the corner. McDaniels with the rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Carey. Here's McDaniels. Outside Jones. And here's Ball, defended by Haliburton. Back to Jones. 4-3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Haliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shoots over Ball. Kept alive. Holmes. Good. And he's at 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
The Kings shooting at a respectable 49%. Second shot opportunity. Harkless using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Haliburton.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Three-pointer, Book Night. Knocks down the long J.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Tries again. Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Charlotte. Here's McDaniels. To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Shooting for Charlotte, Jalen McDaniels. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Left side Bagley over Jones, and the miss. So it's the Kings winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
De'Aaron, there was definitely a point in the second half where you just took over. What's on your mind in those situations?
I mean, for myself, just kind of know where you're getting the shot. You know, obviously with some of the better teams in the league, you know, if something bad's happening, sometimes, you know, that one or two players just has to be able to take the game over. And I feel like I'm always able to get to my spot. And at the end of the day is if you can put the ball in the basket. And I think I did a good job at that in the second half.
Thanks, De'Aaron.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.